Hey, what's going on, B.A.M fam? I know it's been a while. Been a lot going on in my life. A lot of things that I had to make sure that I took care of and prioritized in my life to better my life. Went back to school, got my degree. Well, a degree. I'm going for more, which is something I never really thought that I would ever be saying, which is still weird for me, but I'm loving this version of myself. Took me a while, but I have finally become a student of life, of myself, of people around me, and I'm loving it. I've never been as happy as I am in this moment. Things are going well. School, house, vehicle, relationships, many blessings, you know. I know obviously that at any given time, you know, you can always find something to complain about, but why? You know, not only am I now a counselor, but I also have a private practice in relationship and life coaching and consulting. So, you know, getting that off the ground as well, which kind of leads us to why we're here, my music. Again, I know you haven't seen me for a while. You know, I've been on a little hiatus, you know, trying to make sure that I got everything in order. You know, one thing that I learned throughout, you know, my journey since the last time you know you guys heard from me is that I had to start setting these small goals for myself. You know, whether it was music or personal life, but right now we'll stick to the music goals, my artistry. A lot has happened. When I came back to pursue my art, I had these small goals. Many of you don't know that I used to do a little music back in the day, you know, a little performing here in Austin, Killeen, San Antonio, Dallas, and things like that, but nothing really ever felt right. You know, so these goals that I'm making for myself are for me, not for other people. You know, and I'm really loving that freedom of creativity, of expression. So my first goal was release a single on all platforms, right? I checked that off. I now have 3 singles that are across all platforms. Goal 2 was to make a music video. Check. I have 2. Got those done. You know, all done by me. You know, I mean, obviously I had a team, but as far as the creative side of it, all the production part of it was me, which is beautiful. You know, I love taking what's in my brain and being able to put it over a beat and be able to stimulate people's minds cinematically, visually, things like that. So I was able to get that done. And I know this kind of goes against what the industry is looking for right now, but one thing I want you guys to know about me before I go to my next goal is that I'm not doing this for the industry, right? I mean, I'm not doing this to be famous. I'm not doing this to get rich. And it's not that I don't think that I'm good enough. You know, I can affirm myself and say that I am. But that's not what's important to me. What's important to me is my message, what's important to me is being an independent person, independent artist, independent human being that can express himself in any way that he sees fit. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm loving it. So this isn't for mainstream. This isn't for bubble gum or anything like that. I'm not looking for any praise or anything like that. I mean, it's welcomed. Let's be clear, it's welcomed. You know, but that's not my goal. My goal is to just get this stuff out of my head onto a beat, onto a visual screen, and whoever it reaches, whoever it touches, I won't feel any more or less blessed, you know, because at least I did it. At least I set goals, and that's what life is about, right? Setting goals and reaching them. And not only reaching them, but when you reach them, set another goal. Never be content. Never get complacent. Right? And so leads me to my third goal, which is to and this goal is because this is something that I never did in the past. I released some mixtapes and stuff like that, but never anything that was mine, right? It was recycled beats and this and that, right? These are beats that I can call mine. These are beats that I'm in love with. These are stories that I'm in love with. And for those of you who know me, know what I'm about. For those of you who don't know me, you'll be able to find out through my music. And so that again takes me to my third goal, which is to release an album. Yeah, it makes me feel good to say. But finally releasing an album, just to say I did it. You know, I have so many songs in my catalog that I can release single and single and single and single and single, and I know that's what the industry is looking for right now and all that. But this is not about that. This is about me and shattering my own expectations and doing things that I never thought that I would do, because I had opportunities in the past, but whether it was immaturity, fear, whether it was anything that held me back, obstacles, those no longer exist, and I chose to shatter them. Along with that goal is to release that before my 40th birthday, which is August 23rd of this year. Oh boy, I will be 40 years old. 40 years young, you dig? But that's my goal. That's my goal. You know, the name of the album is going to be called, the name of the album is called Midlife Crisis. You know, it's a little trivial to me that, you know, in any other art, no one really gets talked negatively about, depending on their age, right? But, you know, I mean, I've made some posts and things like that, and you know, people always gonna have something to say. You know, man, ain't you too old for this? Man, at what age are you too old or too young to express yourself? You know, at what age are you too young or too old to be able to genuinely connect with people on a sonic level, on a visual level, and all those levels of art, right? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to connect. You know, the opposite of connection is isolation, and I've been there, done that, right? And so now choosing to allow people into my brain, into my creativity, into my lane, if they choose to be, right? I'll go ahead and cut it now, just because we're already at like 10 minutes, and just know that there will be more videos. I am back on the scene. Be looking forward to shooting the single that I have for the video, which is called In My Grave. Really looking forward to that. I'm gonna try to make this video a cinematic video. I want this video to be better than the last one. From a creative standpoint, from a shot angle, from an overall production standpoint, I'm looking to grow from my last work and produce something that I'm proud of, so that's it for today. I just want to touch base with y'all. I miss y'all, but be looking out for it. I'm about to push a lot of content here in the next month in preparation for this release of the album. I really hope you listen to the words, to the message, to my life. And if not, I love you anyway. Peace out. Much love.